Welcome back to my channel, Bring Peace into Your Life. We all deal with daily stress. Work, family, life pace can leave us drained, irritable or unfocused. The good news is small consistent habits can help manage stress before it takes over. We'll cover 6 proven strategies, dive into the science behind them and talk about tailoring them to your life. Let's get started. These steps can make a real difference. Firstly, let's start with why stress management matters. Stress triggers your fight or flight hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. Helpful short term, but chronic stress causes trouble sleeping, headaches, weakened immune system, high blood pressure and mental fog. It also strains relationships by making us reactive or withdrawn, and it can really be difficult for people who already have mental health issues. We can't eliminate stress entirely. Some motivates growth. The goal is building resilience so stress doesn't overwhelm you, with tools you can use the moment you feel it rising. Strategy 1 is the 5-minute breathing break. Do this anywhere, your desk, your car, or even in a queue. People don't need to know that you're doing it, but it's about you being focused on this. So 1, sit or stand comfortably, feet flat. Close your eyes or focus on a neutral spot. 2, hand on chest, hand on your belly, breathing from your diaphragm. 3, inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold it for 2 seconds and exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. 4, repeat this for 5 minutes. Bring focus back to your breath if your mind wanders. Schedule this a couple of times during the day, even if you have to set a reminder on your phone. This lowers your heart rate and can clear brain fog. The more you struggle with things like brain fog and the fight or flight system where you get anxious, the better it is to do this, because the more you practice this, the easier it will become and it will become second nature to you. Secondly is to create a stress buffer routine. Actions between stressful parts of your day to prevent build-up. So after work meetings, step away for 2 minutes, look at nature, stretch your shoulders and your neck or drink some water. When you're coming home from work, sit in the car for 5 minutes, change your clothes when you get home, maybe light a candle or make yourself a cup of tea. So it's about taking the transition from work into your evening routine. This can be very difficult when people are working from home. So it's about making a ritual where you disconnect from work and reconnect to your home life. Between chores, take 1 minute to breathe deeply and look out of a window. Experiment to find what works for you, but consistency makes it automatic. The more you practice, the easier it is to manage it and keep it up. Strategy 3 is stress journaling. Use any notebook or app to write things down. Look at trigger. So what causes the stress? Look at what specifically causes it without blame. Then once you recognise your triggers, it can be a lot easier to manage them. Write down your feelings, your physical and emotional sensations that you're experiencing at the time. Then look at coping. What did you do in the moment? How did you overcome that moment of stress? The next steps. 1 to 2 small changes you could make. So write down what you think you could do better or you think you could do differently the next time a situation occurs. Look at gratitude. So 1 thing that you're thankful for. If you can journal 5 to 10 minutes nightly, you can help spot patterns in your day where stress from too many tasks may come up, so you can act proactively. If you know when you're stressed and when you're triggered, it's a lot easier to put things in place to help you with that and reduce the stress and the impact on you. Strategy 4 is to connect with someone. Human connection lowers cortisol by up to 15%. The more you interact with other people, your stress levels can actually reduce and the stress hormone reduces in your body. Call a friend to chat about hobbies, not just problems. So talk about good things, plans you're making together, activities you would like to do, not just when there's something that's gone wrong. Have a coffee break or a tea break with a colleague. Talk about non-work topics. This can be hard if you work from home, but even if you could Zoom one of your colleagues or Teams one of your colleagues and sit and have a break at the same time, it can be really helpful because you're getting to know someone and you're chatting and you're not just focusing on work. If you don't have that or you work from home but it's not possible, joining a local group for something you love can be really helpful. So gardening, walking, or even something that you've never tried before that you would like to, it's good to have interaction with people. Send a thoughtful text or handwritten note to someone you care about. Even small interactions count, so make connections regular, not just when you're stressed. The more you can do connecting to people, building your friendships or making sure your friendships are as strong as possible, that interaction with someone else can really reduce your stress and you can also help them at the same time. Strategy 5 is gentle movement. So movement releases endorphins and relieves tension. No intense workouts are needed. Just take your time and find what works for you. 10 minutes walking outside in nature is really helpful, and nature can amplify the benefits of any walk that you're doing. 5 minutes gentle yoga, stretching while you're watching TV can be really helpful and can reduce the stress in your body. Dance to your favourite song while cooking. I think that's a funny one. I don't think I would necessarily dance when I'm cooking. However, I do like dancing around the living room with my kids, and it's so much fun and it does really make me feel happy and make me smile. If you can garden or do light housework or tasks, do them mindfully. Think about what you're doing and the energy you're putting into that. But avoid intense exercise when stressed. Stick to low, steady movements. If you do intense exercise when stressed, it can just make your stress worse, and that's not what we want to do. Section 7 is about setting boundaries. Stress often comes from taking on too much. So if you can learn to say no to non-essential commitments, if you can learn to say no and not overstretch yourself, that's really important. It takes time, but the more you do it, the easier it will become. Set time limits for tasks. So say you're going to go through your emails, maybe set a timer for 15 minutes. Or if you're going to tidy up a corner in your bedroom to start decluttering, maybe set a timer for 30 minutes and do that and just see how much you can achieve in that time frame. Create tech-free zones, so no phones at dinner, no phones when you're interacting with your family, and try and put your phone down. If somebody comes into the room or wants to talk to you, put your phone down and really give that person your full attention. Prioritising what matters. It's okay to let important things wait or important things go down the priority list because it's really important to take care of yourself. Section 8 is how to make habits stick. So start with one habit and master it before adding more. There's no point to overload yourself and put so much stuff on your to-do list that it actually makes it worse. So one habit at a time. Be kind to yourself. If you miss a day, just get back on track. There's no point in beating yourself up when you're struggling. If you don't do something that day, it's not the end of the world. What is important is you making habits that are taking care of yourself and working on yourself. Track how you feel. So note changes in your mood or your stress level. This is especially helpful for when things aren't as stressful or you don't feel stressed and something really helps you, because those are the things that you need to make a list of so that when you are stressed, you do these things and it helps you. Adjust as needed. So switch strategies if something doesn't work for you. Everything on this list will not work for everybody. We're all different. Some things that work for me will not work for you. So if it doesn't work for you, try it. But then if it doesn't work, let it go and try something else. Build support. So tell someone your goals for encouragement. It's really helpful to get encouragement and support when you're trying to take care of yourself better. Anybody that you have connection with, it can be good. So your partner, one of your parents or friends. But tell the people that you know are your supporters. Tell the people that you know will encourage you, because that's really important. And then that also builds on your connections with those people. Let me know which strategies you're going to try and which strategies have helped you. And if there's anything on this list or anything that's not on the list that you've done to help yourself, please put it in the comments so that you can help somebody else. Thank you so much for watching my videos. It's been lovely making this video for you, and I hope it's helped. And I will see you in the next one.